Morning campers, Phil here from Telford Koi Pond. Happy 1st of December. It ain't really much like Christmas out here, to be honest. It's absolutely shocking, the weather. So they're all we, me and that one there, Craig.
Morning.
Scrag 68, we're on the road again, as you can see. A few weeks back we were invited up to Satomi Nishikigoi. We were due to go up last weekend, but unfortunately illness prevented us. So everything's green for go today. We're on the road and we should be there in about half an hour, 40 minutes time. So really looking forward to this one. When we get there, we'll crank the camera up and see what the guys got on offer. See you in a bit. Right folks, we've arrived and we're actually inside. So this is the back end of the gates that you look out for if you come in here, if you make arrangements to come here with Joshua. So we've just come in and we've just had a bit of a tour. So there's Craig's beast, and this barn here, this outbuilding, whatever you want to call it, is where Joshua's working his magic at the moment. So the first thing to make sure you understand is this is a work in progress at the minute. So Joshua has set this up in, I think he said April. He started doing the building work in here, and then May actually turned it into a sort of a business. So and he's got other options for the other barns, and there is apparently a mud pool / pond over the back as well. So there might be exciting things happening with that in this future. You can see there's a hell of a lot of outbuildings. This isn't a working farm anymore. So basically Josh can rent whatever he likes, I think. But anyway, this is where we are at the moment. So as I say, work in progress. So we'll have a quick squeeze around and show you what he's doing. So this is as soon as you come into the door. You've got a big tank on the right. You've got filtration and things for the big tank there, and a little bit of storage over the back. And then you've got two big tanks up on steps there, one on the left and one on the right. So we'll have a look at this tank first. I think this is possibly, I was going to say it's possibly the smallest, but I don't know whether it is now. I'm on top. But anyway, the water is not clear, but that is because these are growing tanks, not showing tanks. So the whole point of what Josh is doing at the minute is trying to get these fish to their maximum size in a decent amount of time. You can see they're all interested. What is that strange bloke and what's that thing in his hand? The majority of fishing at the moment are Yoshigoi. There are some Japanese fish in here, but the plan is that once these start going down in numbers, that's a really nice kahaku there. I don't know whether you're getting the quality of that one. Once these start going down in numbers, then Josh is just going to start stocking Japanese koi properly. So a whole raft of things in here. As I say, there's a really nice kahaku. Not sure the camera's going to pick up how red that actually is. Sankis, showers, nice Hayatsuri there. There's some really nice showers in here. Yamabuki ogons, chags, there's all sorts of things. But these, I'd say the biggest one, is it that Hayatsuri? Possibly 50 centimetres, something like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh, scared them off. There you go. Try and get closer and scare them off. So this is the first pond, first holding tank, and as I say, it's there are steps up to everything, so you're sort of looking down on them from above. You can see the filtration, big IBCs, absolutely full of looks like black K1 or black helix. Which one is it? K1, the black stuff? Seems to be doing its job anyway. So as we turn to the left, you can see Josh up there with Craig chewing the fat. So you come up these stairs and you've got, as I say, you've got a tank on the left and a tank on the right. We just stop here and have a look in this. Again, you can't see because it's the water quality is absolutely spot on, but the water clarity is due to heavy feeding. So Josh is really hammering the food in on these 10 times a day. So you're not going to see them up close unless they come to the surface, but there are some really nice fish in here because we've just been looking at them for the last 20 minutes or so. But yeah, when they start reaching their potential, so I'll try and get a few on for you. But there's a whole raft of different sorts in here. And then you carry on up the stairs, and there's a pond with even bigger fish over here. Now, still feeding hard, so you can see that the water is still browny, but these are absolutely huge. Some of these in here. There's an absolutely stunning couple of asagis which I noticed as soon as I walked up to the pond. It's a beautiful ginrin. Oh, just throwing some food in. There you go. What about that, ladies and gentlemen? Now they are hungry fish. There's a couple of beautiful asagis, as I say. There's a fantastic green chag in here, which I'll try and get in a minute. There's a couple of really nice achievers, so again, good job Claire's not with us. There's some really nice metallics in here as well. Again, the obligatory kahakus and benigois. There's a karashigoi in there. There's a whole raft of things in here. I'm not going to be able to find that green chag now. Oh, there he is. There you go. I don't know if you're going to pick that up, but that is the green chag, and that's very nice. So as I say, the trick here, heavy feeding. Look at that, that's beautiful. When they come up to the surface, they're just so clean, they really are. And don't forget, as I say, this is a work in progress. And then at the end, there is another pond at the end, but I'm not going to show you that. That's a project, because there's lots of grow on in there, so we're keeping that covered at the moment. But as you can see, it's obviously working with the size of the fish. So the ones that we saw in the previous pond, you know, they were less than 2 inches when Josh put them in, and they've got to be. Oops, sorry. Well, there's some in there that are easy 30 centimetres at the minute. They're not playing ball coming over. But yeah, it's good to know about this place. As I say, it's really easy enough to find. Took us about an hour and 20 minutes from Telford. But if you're further up north, then obviously it's even less. And Josh is doing auctions as well, so get yourself over to the auction site and have a look what he's doing on there. Apparently there's some bargains to be had. He also does, I don't know what's the term, like layaway. You pay in instalments if you fancy one of these fish. I think that's proving quite popular. But yeah, very good. We'll just ask him if we can see the filtration, because the filtration is actually, again, Japanese styly. All under these boards here is the actual filtration. So we'll just ask him if we can pull some up, and I'll show you that. So there we go. Josh has kindly taken up some of the boards for us. As I say, true Japanese style. That is a massive settlement chamber in there. And if you're wondering what these two contraptions are here, Josh has had these made, and they actually fit into the bottom drains, so he can shove them in the bottom drain, and then when he pulls all the slide valves to get rid of the gunk, if you like, doesn't lose all the water. But then you've got this absolutely massive moving bed here. So I think he said there's 800 litres. I might have got that wrong, but there's 800 litres of K1 or something like that. Anyway, plastic media, tons of it. And then there's another chamber at the end, which is the pump chamber. So you can see the length. I don't know if you can get an idea of the length, but you can see the length of this. So it goes right from the top of there, where that gate is, all the way back. It's full length of all the ponds. So that is a hell of a lot of filtration there. So as you said, just to really emphasise the fact that it's not the filtration that's causing the water to be that colour. It is the heavy feeding, and the fish are really benefiting from it. So if you like something that you've seen on the video, if there's anything you fancy, obviously get in touch with them, visit their website. I'll put all the links and everything and the addresses and phone numbers up on the screen, so you can get in touch with them. But you know, for me, I'm glad we had a ride out today. This was an unexpected treat when Josh reached out to us. Come and have a look at this, and yeah, quite impressed. As I say, there's a couple of really nice asagis in there. That green chag is definitely a standout. The Ginrin Sorogoi couple of the biggies. There's a really nice Akamatsuba in there. There's a couple of really nice Kikikuryus. But yeah, once when he's ready to start sort of selling proper, and perhaps the feed reduces slightly, or he's doing something different, so he's got big plans for this, then obviously they'll start to shine. But as soon as they come up to the surface, you can see the quality of them. And there's one of those Asagi's, really like that. But yeah, they're all clean as a whistle. There's no marks. I mean, we've been here now for about an hour. There's no flashing, there's no flicking. Any of the ponds, you know, they're just constantly basically looking for food, the greedy buggers. But there you go. So as I say, first visit here. Impressed with what he's managed to do in, you know, effectively half a year. Really like the setup with the filtration and everything. And obviously plans for the future. That's all going to be developed. There's going to be another pond down here with different fish in, and eventually they will be. I think he's going to do the ponds so they are priced, you know, per pond, like most other people do. But at the moment they are individually priced. So just reach out to him, drop him an email if you see anything you like. There's a couple of really nice ones at least in here, and hopefully you can help him on his merry way. But yeah, first impressions, very good. I'm looking forward to seeing how this develops over the next 12 months or so. So excellent. So access all areas. Josh has just brought us around to the back of the existing structure just to show us the water storage tank. So this will be finished this week. Again, it's a work in progress, but it's all going to be insulated and closed off or anything. And that beast there is an 8,000 litre water holding tank, and that's what's feeding the ponds at the minute. I think in the future, with expansion and everything, there's boreholes that Josh is going to call on, but at the moment that's the water feed. So I've just said to him to chop the top off and turn that into a grower. But yeah, good to see. It's really nice to see a new venture, you know, at the very early start of it. It's nice to see Joshua, you know, he's going completely alone on this one, completely independent. It's his own baby, so it'll be interesting to see how that grows. So we're on our way back now. On our way back takes us to within a stone's throw from Five Towns Koi, so we're just going to call in and have a natter to Nigel and the gang and see what fish he's got there. So I'll hopefully pick the camera up again once I get there. So as you would expect, I've not been able to missed the opportunity to film something. So we've just arrived at Five Towns Koi. Obviously time of year is not going to be fully open with all the shutters up and everything, but you can see all the 1 kilogram jars of food. You've got the back toe plus outside fresh PSP. Let's go and have a look at the fishes, because apparently there's some new fishes in. Big pond as you come through, as you would expect. Look at that for a sight. Look at that for a sight. I'm sure one of these would fit in my garage. I did make a similar suggestion the other day, to be honest, to Claire, but I don't think I got a response, to be honest. I just got that all-knowing look of shut up. But anyway, there's some new stuff in here, so I'll try and get some of the certs so you can have a look. Just been looking at that Shisui again. I keep saying I'm not a Shisui fan, but I've seen two crackers just lately in the flesh. As you'll see, they're not bad prices at all, but irrelevant to what the prices are. I've always found that Nigel will go the extra mile and do you a deal if you're interested in any of this stuff. Absolutely brilliant. So it just goes on and on and on. There's another nice red Shisui from Kawakami. And there's still more, they still keep coming. Just going to have a wander up the stairs and see if we can spot any of them from on top. Oh, got the covers on, but it's not going to stop the enjoyment. That big kahaku is very nice. So I think they're all going to be up the other end ready for food. It has only just gone 11 o'clock, so we've caught them while they were opening, but kettle's on straight away, so that's always a bonus. There we go. Kindly just took the cover off for us so we can see them all properly. Do like that kahaku. That's a beauty. A couple of nice asagis in here. Loads of nice sankis. Yeah, and there's that shisui again, whether you'll see him in the middle because of the glare. Beautiful. The benny on some of these is so deep. I know the camera's not going to pick it up, but you'll have to take my word for it. It's really decent benny. And this kahaku keeps coming round again. Very nice. Let's go and have a look in my favourite pond. As always, an absolute ton of colour and varieties to choose from in here. Some of these have been here for a little bit now, and you can see them some real growth on them, particularly a couple of the sankis. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to look in this pond. That's a nice sankey down there. Really deep benny on its head. A couple of really nice asagis again. I'm going to see how my grow and asagis go for a bit, but I do need a decent big asagi in the pond, I think. Perhaps that's one. Perhaps that's top of the list for the new season. We'll see what we can get from the October harvests. Again, another one there, another nice one. And then we're into these again. So this is where I got my Nishikigoi from, which is absolutely piling on the pounds. Look at these beauties. They are absolutely clambering to get out. Food, give me food. Yeah, if you look out for some fish, whether it's for your main pond, if you're heated or ambient, or whether you've got a grow on project on the go, there's certainly an absolute ton of stuff here for you to choose from. Some really unusual ones as well. And what we've got in here, got some metallics in here, got some long fins as well if you're interested. Or are they all long fins? Might all be long fins, to be honest. If you're in the market for a metallic butterfly, there's a couple of non-metallics in there as well. And then these the tamasaba, still going strong. It's a big one there, look. That's, oh, I nearly said that's a nice one out of the back then. That is a really decent one. Beautiful.
He's got some bigger toast toppers.
Yeah, that loads of big toast toppers.
Now he's got some bigger ones.
He's got some bigger ones.
I've got some from Japan.
Have you?
17 to 20.
17 to 20 centimetres. Bloody hell.
Big stuff, about £200 worth.
Marvellous. So there you go, folks. If you want some big toast toppers, get in touch with 5 Towns Koi, and I'm sure Nigel will sort you right out.
Yeah, we've got 2 different stages of them.
Just going to leave you with that thought, folks. Fancy being able to look at them all day long.
We'll play them out and we'll give them a little PP.
Beautiful. Yeah, Nigel's just been telling us about what he's going to do with his maintenance and everything, and treatments and bits and pieces, so it's been quite interesting. Do keep coming back to that kahaku over the back there, absolutely superb. It's hiding from me now. Anyway, folks, call it a day there, so if you're interested in anything rather, I know I'm interested in everything, but if you're interested in anything, then give Nigel and the Five Towns boys, I can't get my words out, give him a ring anyway, let him know what you're interested in.